Greeting travelers, how are you? So today I'm going to tell you about the Kinich guide, Kinich build, Kinich team, Kinich artifact, Kinich constellation. Anything else? I guess not. So first of all, when you are not in combat, Kinich skill does this. He uses grappling hook and grabs air and launch himself in the air. So you can use it in the mid-air as well. And when you are using his skill out of the battle, his fall damage is 0 for 5 seconds. I mean, you won't take any fall damage for 5 seconds, no matter from where you fall. And also you can do a mid-air attack, which is useless because it never hits. But you can try 1,000 times and it will hit 50 times, I guess. Other than that, let's dive into my Kinich build here. So first of all, he's level 90 and 2300 attack, 20,000 HP, level 90, and crit rate is 36.5 and crit damage is 234.5, and also have danger damage bonus. Pretty nice. For the weapon, Earthshaker R5, 32% elemental skill bonus, and next I'll use 1000 Blazing Suns later in the video. But for now, Earthshaker. For the artifact set, it's obvious Obsidian Codex, and here's one offset piece. I don't know. For the artifact, you use attack sand, standard damage goblet, and crit damage circlet, because you get 40% from crit rate from the artifact set, so crit damage is obvious choice. For the constellation 1 gives a movement speed boost, like 30% in movement speed when you use his skill, and also gives his main cannon shot a 100% crit damage increase. If you have 100 crit damage on Kinich build, you will do damage equivalent to 200 crit damage. Like suppose if I have like 234.5 crit damage here, if I do this with C1, it will do damage equivalent to 334.5. Now for the C2, the danger resistance will be decreased by 30% of the enemy if I use elemental skill, and when I fire the main shot, like the cannon shot, the AoE of that cannon shot will be increased and damage will be also increased by 100%. This 100% is equivalent to your base damage. And C3 increase your skill level by 3. C4 here gives restore 5 energy using loop shot. After unleashed scatter cannon shot, every energy can be regenerated this way in 2.8 seconds, like 5 energy 2.8 seconds after using skill, and also your burst damage will be increased by 70%. C5 burst level increased by 3. C6, in this, after scale spiker cannon hits an opponent, it will bounce between opponents once, dealing 700% of Kinich attack as standard damage. So if you build Kinich properly with high attack, you will do an extra damage too on C6, which will be good, like great damage. Now for the talent priority is obvious. You will increase his skill to the max, then you do his burst and then leave the normal attack. You can leave the burst at level 6 and you should just crown your skill. Now for the skill, it does 2 type of damage, loop shot damage and the scale spiker cannon damage. I will just call it cannon damage. Now to do the cannon damage, you have to charge your Night Soul bar, Night Soul meter, and to charge that Night Soul meter, you have to do the burning reaction or the burgeon reaction on your enemy. So Kinich just shines in the burning or burgeon teams. And if burgeon and burning is not happening, then it will charge very slowly. So just to do cannon shot efficiently, like 3 to 4 times, you should keep your enemies burning. Before we go to the next passive talent, I will tell you about Massive Burst. Whenever you have a Natlan character in your party and your party does elemental damage, it will trigger a Night Soul Burst. And the more Natlan character you have in your party, the shorter the cooldown of this burst. Why it's important? Because Kinich kit needs that too. And after a party member triggers a Night Soul Burst, Kinich will gain 1 stack of Hunter XP and lasts for 15 seconds, max 2 stacks. So when Kinich uses his main cannon shot, its damage is increased by 320% of Kinich's attack. So 2 stacks means more damage, 1 stack means a little less damage, and no stack means very less damage. And Kinich's third passive, well, it just tells that he can swing around, nothing much. And Kinich's fourth passive is Natland specialties on the map. Well, it shows just that, nothing more. And well, I guess let's go for the teammates. First we have Ian-san. She's great for him. Now as you can see, the stats are very mediocre, very low. Just need energy recharge and more attack, because she just buffs with attack. So more the attack, more the buffing. For weapon, I'm using an energy recharge weapon with high base attack. And for the artifact, I'm using Cinder City. Wait, I have geo damage. Why I have geo damage? Let's switch to the attack percent so I can give more buff to my Kinich. And all triple main stat are attack percent, because well, I need more attack. So let me enhance this one too. All I need is energy recharge. Can I get energy recharge, please? Yeah, def, of course, def. So all are just as much as attack you can get. 3000 attack at best. It's best for her. So artifact is set. Cinder City, because Electro can react with Dendro. That's why Cinder City on her. Almost 3k damage, but it's okay. Now for the constellation I have C1. It just helps in energy recharge, so it's good. Now for the talents, it's straight up like crown your burst and you'll have the best attack buffs from her. Like 690 attack from her straight up. Then the second teammate I'm using for Kinich is Yanfei. She's level 23. What she's doing here in my team full build of level 90 teammates, well, she is using Thrilling Tales to buff my Kinich's attack and using Deep Foot set to reduce 30% of tender resistance. That's why I'm using it. Even her artifact is not very well leveled up, so it doesn't matter. She's there just for massive buff of Thrilling Tales and Dendro resistance. Then Venet level 90, Sapwood Blade, Noblice Oblige with lots of energy recharge, and talents are 1, 6 and 13, C6. And if you check my stats, see, 225 energy recharge. Just good for me. Now let's test it out. My main team here. For this team, I have to always keep my Kinich burst charged. So first I do burst, then I use Yansan, burst, Bennett, and skill. So I got all the buffs, and as you can see, 306, 243, and 250. And also the loop shot are also doing almost 20k damage. and just in 3 to 4 seconds I just destroyed it. Now again, let's see something else. What if I use 2 Night Soul Burst instead of 1? Last time I used 1 only. Now I'll just wait and let's see how much damage it makes. And this is the second Night Soul Burst and 361. As you can see, I spend a lot of time charging it, so it's not an optimal rotation. As you can tell that we spent a lot of time here charging the Night Soul Burst and did very less damage. Like first shot was good, but other than that, nothing too great. Now about Yansei, let's see, 40% buff from here, 30% from artifact, and it's a very low investment unit in this team at least. So what else can I use? Like what other character we can use here? Kazuha, maybe we apply Pyro, then do his stuff, swirl it and do burst. So maybe a 2-wave content he can clear easily. And then we have Xiangling, we should use it. I mean, like you can use it, it's free to play and well, it does apply Pyro. What else can I say? Then we have Maurika. Pretty much waste of a unit if I use it in Kinich team because her best team is Melt team. And maybe I guess should try something else. What can I try now? What other unit can I try with Kinich in this team or in any other team? I can't see any character here. Maybe Zilonin. Okay, let's switch to Zilonin then. I don't see any other character worth it. First I'll use Zilonin. I know it's a bizarre team, but let's just roll into it. Let me change the artifact set. Deep Wood Memories, where it is. There it is. So I'll switch to Deep Wood when I do skill, so I can shred the resistance because the other are using the best set they can have. Let's go. Now same rotation again. Burst, Yansan, burst, Bennett burst, Villain skill, and boom. Boom, and again boom. So what do we got in the numbers? We got a pretty good number. Why I use Zilonin here, you ask? So first Deepwood, Deepwood is Deepwood, he did what he did. For the skill, as you can see that it doesn't do anything for Dendro. It does for Pyro, Hydro, Cryo, Electro and even for Geo, but not for Dendro. And element rest decrease also depends on that shards, so it's not worth it. But the main reason is this. While in Night Soul Blessing state, when Zilonin Night Soul point reach the maximum, she will trigger an effect equal to her Night Soul burst. So she can do 2 Night Soul burst quickly, which gives me 2 stack of that cannon shot. So I could do 318k damage as quickly as like it's good. But without Zilonin, I also did 306k. So that's why Zilonin is a good unit. Like we got the massive buff from Thundering Tails, but still Zilonin is very competitive against it. But Zilonin is a unit where it shines best with other characters, not here. So I'll just switch things. First I'll use Maurika here for her attack buff. She gives attack buff after she uses her burst. So I'll give her Cinder City and just use Yansan. So I have to maybe change the Yansan set to, I'll just go and give that all deep wood to Yansan and do what needs to be done. Yeah, these are some bizarre team comps you should try. I don't know what is best for you, but this works. The burst, get that attack off quickly, and when it got Kinich, come in, and boom, do it. 364, 162, 231. Well, those are just fine numbers, good numbers actually. And when you have more constellation, you can do more damage. If you have better artifacts, you can do more damage, and if you have a better weapon, you can do more damage. So for the weapon, I have Wolf's Gravestone, but R5 Earthshaker is better than Wolf's Gravestone, and 1000 Blazing Sun is better than every other weapon other than maybe his signature weapon, and it's very small difference between these two. You should just use Earthshaker if you're crafting something. It's best in slot for him. As a free to play, it's best weapon. And now for the artifact, I'll just switch the artifacts to get a better damage. Maybe near 400k. I'm aiming for 400k at least. So I'll just wait and let me switch. My throat hurts. It's just I ate something cold and now it's in bad condition. So bear with me. I know my voice is bad. I'm talking very slow, but there's that. And these are my stats now. We got 28% attack and 20% crit damage also from this weapon. So there we go. Mob rotation. Maybe I'm doing it wrong, like Movika burst when it decays over time, the bonus. 335, that's not correct. 326, 2 attacks and it's gone. Maybe this is good. But I was aiming for the 400k, let's do it again. I'll just do Movika's burst later, so the bonus won't decay so fast. Again, this, and burst. Now let's see. Fine, 480. That's good number. Then 217. That's fine also. But it all depends on like optimal rotation. And I don't have burst that much regularly, so in a long fight this is not gonna work. As you can see, it decays over time. The burst gives attack bonus. Now second bonus is from Yansan, and third bonus is from this set. Fourth is from Noblis Oblige. Fifth is from the Bennett buff. Like there are so many buffs I'm getting now. So Kinich is very good character. At the paper, at the teams, practical, he's good, he's great. Now let's talk about some other team members. We already know Shangling, and for any other Natland character, I don't know. And then we can use double Dendro in this team, Kinich and any other Dendro who can apply Dendro, so I can do Center City thing with Yansan. If you don't have Yansan, well, go for any other Pyro unit. And Bennett is just a permanent member of this team. And many other teams as well, but still. You can also use Auroron, but it's a waste. You can do Center City buff with him, but I won't recommend this one. Then, well, wait. I guess I can use some other character. Pyro Traveler. He exists. I forgot about him. He does exist. And Pyro Traveler can also use Night Soul things. Like, it's great. Now let me switch the poly to the deep wood. So I'll show the most free to play thing you can do. R5 Earthshaker, Pyro Traveler, Pole, and Bennett. If you don't have Bennett, I don't know what should you have. I'm really not sure what should you have if you don't have Bennett. Now as you can see, Pyro Traveler is also ready with Centricity. Let's go. This team doesn't need Kinich to recharge his energy because I can do everything with Pole as well. Bennett and Kinich. 240. Boom. 166. Another boom. 166 again. And fourth shot 155. Yes, it's relatively very low, but it's something. It's free to play. It's cost you 0. You just have to farm little bit of artifact and you have to farm a little bit of domains for R5 Earthshaker. Like you get the billet and then do this. There's nothing bad about this team. It's just the most realistic numbers you can get with very less investment. All you need is talent level max of the Bennett and Kinich. Other than that is not required. Nothing is required. You need just Bennett burst at max level, Kinich skill at max level, give them their artifact sets and nothing else. You should build your Kinich only, that's all. Give Bennett a more attack so you can buff more. So in conclusion, he's a great character. He only not great in watching Abyss because I don't have much better teams. But thanks for watching.